So when did you start your speaking journey? You also
Speaking
postgraduate
is,
in English subject, but when you realize that no, I think I should speak English and I should better first.
yeah, yeah. Actually, uh, if I talk about my journey, so I started it around 6 years ago.
Okay.
Then I realized this thing that without English we cannot do anything in this world.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, and then I started reading books, and after that I started doing the practice of those small sentences. With small sentences I started, and then I started speaking those things. But in the same way, as you know that there are a few people who like speaking English, so even I was unable
Yeah,
to find the
absolutely.
chance.
Same things happen with every area, each and every area in India. Few things,
Yeah,
a few peoples, they know how much is important in English these days.
yeah, but I think we cannot do anything in our life without it, because in each and every field it is must, it is important.
Yeah, sure.
Either it is science, or I mean, someone if someone wants to become scientist, doctor, engineer, or something else, in every field it is important.
So, what do you want in your future?
What do you want?
What do you want
What
in your future?
What do I want to become in my future?
Yes,
English trainer, you can say.
so that's good.
Yeah, I like it. As I told you that I have learned these things. I mean, British English and American English, because it is very tough for the students to learn it, to understand it, how foreigners speak, because the way in which they speak is really different, right? So most
Yeah,
of the students find it difficult. They cannot understand real language. Though they can understand whenever Indians speak, yet they cannot understand when the foreigners speak, right? The foreigners' language becomes tough for them to understand.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
have read some
Because
books through
yeah,
about those accents, yeah, through which I became capable of understanding these things. Like whenever American speaks, so how should we understand him or her? Whenever Britishers speak at that time, how should we understand and what kind of rules are applied there? Can you understand when foreigners speak?
no, I cannot understand foreigner accent because foreigner the English is their native language. Our native language is Bengali or Hindi. So that's why it's difficult to understand their language. But
No,
when
no,
you
no.
start living their culture and their culture, so you can gradually you can understand.
Yeah, that is right. But since why why we cannot understand it? Because we are not aware of the rules according to which they speak it. As I told you
Yeah,
that before some time, even I was not able to speak anything. Even I was not able to understand foreigners. But when I came in the contact of some foreign teachers, and I bought some books that were recommended by foreign teachers, then I studied the books and I became capable of understanding them. And I'm sure if you know the rules and regulations according to which they speak, you will be able to understand 100%, whether they are from
you
America, China,
yeah,
Japan, or somewhere else.
you should have knowledge. You should have basic knowledge in English. Then you can understand what they say or what they make understand us. So it's better if you know basic English. After you can listen, probably you can understand.
Yeah, basic English. If you know basic English, so you can talk with the people of India, and you can understand. But if you want to talk to foreigners, if you want to go to foreign, at that time these rules won't be sufficient, because the way in which they speak, the rules are very different from Indian rules according
Yeah,
to which we speak. Like have you heard a word that is better, better? You are better than me. I am better than you. Have you heard this word?
Yeah, better.
Yeah. So it it is spoken like better,
Yeah.
better.
And Indian
And you
people
know,
say water. Indian people say water. They and foreigner say water.
water,
This accent
especially
is
American
different.
accent. Yeah, accent means you know why it is different because actually you know according to which rule they speak it. Better, better, better. There is a rule that is this that whenever T comes in the middle of two vowel sounds, like in the better, so B E, E there is a vowel, and after that T, and then again E. So it becomes, it is not spoken like ta, but it becomes da. So it is better. And R is spoken in a
Yeah.
different way. R, so it becomes better. He is better than you, me, or her in this way. And
Oh,
it is
these
American
days
accent.
you are practice. These days you are practice in foreign accent.
Well, I have practiced all these things. Actually, it is important for us since we have done everything in English. So we should know about all the accents. Well, you know one thing. I read a book of Cambridge. Do you know Cambridge University?
Yeah, I know Cambridge, Harvard. Yeah, but accent accent it doesn't matter is foreigner or
Yeah, it does not
Indian.
matter.
But it's
It does not
but
matter.
this is this is matter is how much English you know and how to express to others.
Yeah, that's right. You're absolutely right. Actually, you know, whatever someone speaks, it is important for him to be clear and to convey his message clearly,
Yeah.
right? If you are able to understand something and if you are able to convey your message, whatever you want to say, if you can say that clearly, then it is okay.
Absolutely right. Absolutely.
Yeah. Even I tell all the people, I mean, all the students who ask about this thing, that how to learn English, is it important to learn different accents? So I tell them, no, it is not important. Learning different accents, why should you waste your time in learning different accents? Whatever accent, even our Indian accent is not bad, but we should try to pronounce the words perfectly, properly. The pronunciation should be correct and it should be clear, it should be clear and it should not be lengthy. I mean, it should be in a proper way. That's it.
Yeah.
And people think that the person who knows many accents is really very intelligent in English.
Yeah. It's no after learning English. After that, you can go to other level, accent and other advanced level. But first, you know basic and intermediate. You should have knowledge and uh, good knowledge about English, written, speaking. Then you can go other side.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's my
Also,
opinion. But other other people, I don't know what says should.
yeah, that's right. But you know, foreigners also understand our Indian accents. But
Yeah.
when we speak perfectly at that time, it should be correct because there are many words that are mispronounced by
So
us.
yes. So tell me, did you join any speaking classes or any institute when you start
No, as I
or
told
when
you,
you?
yeah, yeah, I will tell you about this. As I told you in the beginning, I bought some books from our country, and later I came to know about this thing that I was mispronouncing the words. Right? I did not know
Yeah.
how to pronounce the word perfectly, properly. So after that, I started watching the videos of foreign teachers, foreign English trainers. So there was a trainer who was from Los Angeles, America, who trains, you know, singers and actors, actresses, and some famous people go there for learning standard American English. So at that time, I came to know about this thing that I was mispronouncing the words. The teacher suggested all the people who were learning there that you should buy some books that are really important. And if you read those books, after that, you will be able to understand every people and you can improve your pronunciation. So I bought the books, and after that, I studied all the things.
Okay,
And then
that's
I
good.
realized this thing. I realized this thing that after reading the books, whenever Americans used to speak or some other people used to speak, they were speaking in the same way as the rules were written in that book. BBC
Yeah,
News, English News.
yeah, BBC News. I know.
Yeah, before some time, it was very tough for me to understand. But when I read
Yeah,
all those books, after that, it became easy for me.